Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kyra, and here on this channel, we just love our makeup and we're not too serious about it. We like to play, we like to learn, and this is our journey in beauty. So today I just decided to do a little get ready with me with my favorite people, you guys. And just chat about some things. We're going to chat about TikTok. We're going to chat about my 20th wedding anniversary and a few other things along the way. So with all that said, let's get into it. All right, let's get started. I already have on my face the new Ole Henriksen SPF 30 Banana Bright Mineral Sunscreen, enhanced with vitamin C and zinc oxide. Has a little glow to it. I don't know how it's necessarily sitting under makeup, to be honest, but I'm gonna keep trying that. And then I went ahead and put foundation and concealer on. Foundation is L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum, as most days, and I have the NYX Bare with Me Concealer Serum on the under eyes and a few other places on the face. So I thought it would be fun to kind of make a little glowy bronzer concoction today. I have the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Beautiful Bronze. I like this as a bronzer. And then I have my e.l.f. Halo Glow in shade 1. So I do use this as a bronzer contour sometimes, but it is quite pigmented, and so I just thought, well, today let us just see what we can concoct using this and the e.l.f. Halo Glow. Why not? I've been mixing blush with e.l.f. Halo Glow, so I think that's, you know, part of it. So I just put one big dollop there, and we'll see. I don't honestly, ooh, she dark. She dark. I feel like I want a little more Halo Glow. It's always fun doing these kind of mixy things when you're out of makeup wipes. I don't use makeup wipes on my face, but I do like to have them around for like swatches and stuff, and been out for a minute. All right, I feel like that is definitely doable. So let's try it with the sponge first. I'm hoping my makeup doesn't turn out crappy because we're going out tonight, partially for my daughter's birthday, but also my husband Brian and I celebrated our 20th wedding anniversary on the 20th. So I think it should be fun. We're going to the Olive Garden. She definitely glowy. I do have a powder bronzer we're gonna use too, but just thought, let's play. And, ooh, I'm back to going across the nose. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and spray my face real good and go over with a clean side of the sponge. This is Milani Make It Last, just in a different bottle, because the Milani bottle is super direct or aggressive. So I'm just gonna press this in all over the skin. We're definitely looking way glowier in the viewfinder than I feel like in real life, which is probably a good thing. So looking at that up close, yeah, I think I would do that again. The powder I'm gonna go in with is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Freshwear powder in a foundation is what it's called. And I have the shade 130 True Beige. This stuff combined with the L'Oreal Tinted Serum is like my perfect bulletproof makeup. And I'm so happy that I can count on this powder to keep me not looking like a grease ball all day. We're gonna go out to eat tonight. My son and his beautiful girlfriend will join us, and eat some good food. I'm going for the salad. I love Olive Garden salad. And I've been craving salad like a lot lately. I did pick up the Elephant palette from Hourglass. It's the Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked Elephant palette when they launched. And I want to use that for my powders today. So I'm going to start by going in with the bronzer. Pick that up. These brushes that I have right here are from Jessup, and I have them, I think I have them linked. If I don't, I'll link them in my link tree / my house storefront, because these are just like the Morphe X Ariel brushes, just a lot cheaper. Hopefully this will turn out to be an anniversary worthy makeup. And I don't know that this is what I'm gonna end up wearing for the whole day, but this is what I put on for now. It's a little jumpsuit. I wore this when I was in Vegas for the Beatles Love show, which was fun. Did any of you pick up this palette when it was released or whatever during the holidays? I was all over it. I just like jumped, because it had been a minute since I had a new Hourglass palette, and I really do use my first one a lot. All right, next I'm gonna go into this highlighter, but I'm gonna mix it with the shade next to it just to tone it down a little bit, as well as brighten it up a little bit. A little on the brow bone, and then I've been trying to be a little bit more controlled with my highlight lately. At least to get the bulk of it here, and then, you know, wow, I feel out of practice. So what are you guys thinking about the possible TikTok ban? I haven't had the heart to watch much in terms of the hearings, but you know, I've been keeping up with it on the news and whatnot, and I'm just heartbroken if I'm being honest. Like yesterday, I kind of had to take a mental health day from filming for TikTok, because I'm gonna be really sad. That's all I guess I could say. All right, and then for blush, I'm also going to combine these two. This one I don't feel like has quite enough pigment for my preference, which is why I like to mix it with this one. And I literally am just mixing them. So yeah, I don't know. You guys might be seeing me a lot more back here on YouTube if TikTok goes away. I really don't love creating on Instagram. It's nothing against, well, it is against Instagram, if I'm being honest. I just don't like it. It's so hard to progress on Instagram, in my opinion, as a creator. And so I really wish, you know, it was better, the platform itself, especially where, from what I understand, people who don't film on the app are not having their content pushed out as much as others who do film on the app, and I think that's not cool at all. And so yeah, I'm not a big fan, but what are you gonna do? So I don't know, let me know your thoughts down below. I do come back to YouTube, however, you know, more often rather. I do think, you know, I'm gonna be aiming towards more short videos versus a bunch of longer videos like this one. I mean, I'm still gonna do a get ready with me and all that, but anywho. All right, now I'm gonna take both of the finishing powders in here and go ahead and buff everything together. This is something I do whether I'm using the palette colors or not. Typically, I will use the finishing powders from one palette or the other. Just helps smoothen things out a little bit. My daughter also turned 15 this week. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. It's crazy, 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 crazy. Okay, I feel like I need to spray one more time. I'm not loving my makeup, if I'm being honest. Might be a look that ends up getting taken off and redone. But for the purposes of this video, we're gonna keep going. And I do think I want a little bit of this Merit blush on, but I think I'm gonna pick it up with my finger and then apply it so I don't accidentally lift up anything. This is one of their new shades called Stockholm. And I love these because they do go so nicely over powders, but they give that like skin-like glow back to the skin if you've lost it, which you guys probably can't tell because I look glowy as all get out. And I'm honestly wondering if it is the sunscreen that's causing me to not love my base today, because a lot of this is not new, but the sunscreen is. Great job, Kyra. Way to try something new on a important makeup day. All right, so I'm gonna pop off of here and do brows and eyeshadow primer, and then I'll be back and we're gonna do an eyeshadow look. Okay, I am back and ready for eyeshadow, and I thought it would be fun to just show you kind of my everyday eye look that I've been doing lately, but just slightly elevated to bring some color in. Okay, so I'm just taking a flat eyeshadow brush and my little Dior Backstage Glow face palette. This is the universal shade, and I'm going to take this brownie bronzy shade and put this all over my lid. I just love a good like mid-tone bronze eyeshadow for like a one shadow look, or one shadow with a little bronzer look, which is kind of what we'll be doing today. It's just kind of my easy go-to, and especially like when I travel and stuff, this is a nice little palette to bring, because you know, I can also introduce any of these lighter shades as like an inner part of the lid shade, which again, we'll be doing today. And then I flip my brush and just kind of pull toward the tail of my brow so I can see where I want the eye to be lifted. I've been excitedly playing with all of my Sydney Grace single shadows this week. Not really on TikTok. I don't feel like I have filmed any eye looks this last week. Just was kind of a weird week, to be honest, filming wise. It is what it is. I feel like I've done this exact eye look, minus the elevations that I'm gonna tell you about, like almost every day this week. But I love the eye look. I love the way it looks on my eyes, and I don't know, I just really like it. And it's super easy, and when I'm not talking through it, it's also pretty quick. So my bronzer of choice for blending this look out this week has been my e.l.f. Primer Infused bronzer in the shade Forever Sunkissed. And I just take this on a big fluffy. This happens to be my favorite one from Delium Tools. Start out in the crease here, and then I just start blending it out, blending the edges, and it's really quick and easy. You know, the bronzer is perfect because it's a good skin tone match for me right now at, you know, this early spring time of year. I mean, I really haven't got any like color on my skin or anything yet. I haven't, you know, done any gardening. Plus I do use sunscreen on my face every day, and I just build it and blend it until I'm happy with it. And then before I do the other eye, I will take like a flat or smudgy brush like this. This is from that same line of Jessup brushes. I'll just link the brush set down in the description for you in case you're curious. But I just take this under the eyes like so. I've been taking this really small pointy Rephr pencil brush, the number 3, and I go back into the little Dior palette and I take that same bronze on the lower lash line, but you know, much closer to the lashes than the bronzer was. So there's that. Let me finish on the other eye and we'll do those elevating steps. All right, last two steps. The shade that I want to use on the innermost part of the lid is the gold from the Dior palette. Just, you know, based on what I'm wearing right now. I think I'm probably going to end up taking this makeup off and starting over. I just am not happy with the base. But that happens, my friends. It happens. Usually I would leave a little bit more of a blank space there so the gold can really pop, but kind of spaced it. I'm really excited. This sounds random, but I'm very excited because I ordered the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk again. My daughter had copped mine, you know, some time ago, and she uses it like every day on her inner part of her eye. And sometimes I just wish I had a white crown of some sort. So that's why. So the way I'm going to further elevate this look is to add in a little bit of green. This is the shade Wildlife from Sydney Grace. It was originally part of their Mountain Trail bundle, I believe. So I don't know if it's a permanent shade or not, but any kind of green or whatever color you want to do. And then I'm just popping this on the outer part of the lid, just very lightly bringing that into the mix. You could also do like a green liner with this. That would be pretty. Like make a liner out of this shade or whatever shade, you know, that you're enhancing your look with. But I find this is just kind of an easy way to give like a nod toward, you know, what you're wearing, or just to elevate a look very subtly. And again, if I was paying attention and not talking, I probably would have left, you know, the outer part of the lid a little bit more blank. So I'm not trying to place this color over a shimmer, which mattes over a shimmer can sometimes be a little difficult. But you get the idea, I think. And then I just take that brush and gently blend. And that's it. This is pretty much the easy eye look that I've been doing lately. I'm gonna take my finger here though and like punch up the gold just a little bit. Usually the brush will do it, but in this case, we'll use the phalange. So did you guys follow all the drama with the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift and Michaela over on TikTok? Because wow, talk about coming for a person. It's ridiculous. And the other thing is that it's actually a good mascara, but now nobody will trust anybody that says so. So it's like, I don't know, one of those things about TikTok, I guess. Curl the lashes with my Shiseido lash curler. Let me demystify this brush for you. There is brushes on this flat top here, none on this flat side that I'm showing you now. And then there are bristles on the sides of both of the brush. And I don't know, I really like this. One tip I'll give you that I saw my daughter doing one day and I was like, that is freaking genius, is I like to first take my mascara brush and holding it like vertically like this, I go over and just catch all the tips of my lashes, just the tip. And then I go in and start with my mascara, and what that does is kind of gives me a guideline on where to follow through. I already got it on my face. Where to follow through to from root to tip. Then I just start building up at the roots and work my way to the tips here. And I'm just using this flat side that does have the bristles on it to sort of load the lashes up. And then I turn it like so, and I use those side bristles to comb through the lashes. And I think that's where you start to see that epic length that you can get with this mascara. I will say I'm not brave enough to use this wand on my lower lashes, so I'll use a different one. But I really like this mascara. I mean, can we deny those are some beautiful lashes? I don't think we can. Do I use a lash growth serum? Yes, I do. So you should know that. I mean, I used the Vegamore one, the lash serum I had gotten in PR. And then when I used that one all up, I started using the e.l.f. one, lash and brow serum. And with that one, I think it helps me maintain results. I don't know that it makes my lashes grow quite as much as, you know, the Vegamore one. I am excited, however, because I am getting the Olaplex lash serum in PR, and I'm very excited to try that. You know, they're a hair brand, lashes, hair. I feel like it makes sense. So we'll see. Also, if you guys have any like quick little video requests, any kind of roundup, I'm going to also be filming today the highlighter optional blushes for spring. That'll be a fun one. I just keep finding myself saying when I'm doing my makeup over on TikTok and whatnot, this is a highlighter optional blush. This is a highlighter optional blush. So I'm gonna go ahead and film that. All right. So hopefully you can see. I mean, that's a good mascara. There's no denying it. And for the lower lashes, I'm gonna use a little Caliray Come Hell or High Water. This is great because it's a tubing mascara, but it's also just a great mascara to me. I like it on the upper lashes too. I just kind of wanted to demonstrate the L'Oreal one. I have no opinions on the actual drama of the whole L'Oreal mascara gate thing, other than, you know, gotta do your own research. You can't just come in, watch people's videos, and not take into consideration. Dang, I'm getting mascara all over myself. That's the problem with talking and doing mascara. But you can't just come in and, you know, listen to somebody's video and be like, yeah, it's gonna be great for me on any product, not just a mascara, because it has to do with preference. It has to do with your actual lashes or skin, etc. Skin type, skin tone, all of those things are factors in whether you'll like a product or not, which is why I try to just give you guys the facts about products and then let you make your own decision, which is ultimately what I think, you know, everybody should be doing. Just give us the facts, you know, give us, you know, I'm 41 with oily skin, and I try to say that whenever I'm talking about complexion products, because even though I have oily skin, I'm not against a glowy base or a glowy cheek or any of that. And so it's like, you have to keep all that stuff into, or take all that stuff into account when you're weighing and measuring whether to purchase a product or not. All right, let's do some lips and we'll be done. I just have a little Vaseline on my lips. I think I'm gonna use Desert Rose Understatement Lip Liner by Milani. I thought about maybe using the Stockholm blush on the lips, but we'll see. And just in case you're curious, I don't ever overline my lower lip, but I do overline a little bit on the upper lip, only because I have a very sharp Cupid's bow, which sometimes is the thing and sometimes isn't, but I prefer it to be a little bit more rounded. So I just kind of correct that by overlining a little. All right, I love these lip liners. And smudge it. All right, I don't think I'm gonna add the Merit blush today. I'm just gonna go straight in with my Tower 28 gloss in the shade Coconut. I think it does match the blush beautifully though. Okay, there's a fuzz on my dough foot. There it is. All right, beautiful. Well, this is it. I'm not taking the hair down because she's not dry, and I would really like my hair to turn out nicely for this evening. I mean, in the viewfinder, it looks beautiful. In real life, not so much. It's just, my skin looks pretty textured. It definitely looks a little makeup-y, and I hope it's not this, because I do really like the feel of the sunscreen and everything. So, I don't know. I'll get back to you on that, but what do we think? I think we're definitely looking springy. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed chit-chatting about many different things and getting ready with me. Let me know down below, what would you like to see next uploaded from me, and have a great day.